What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Arkham Knight. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a while, and presumably, I bet we're going to choke out some guards or something in just a minute. In the previous episode, we had to come over to Ace Chemicals to try and track down, I guess there's some kind of like large paramilitary force, although I wouldn't say it's a paramilitary, it's more like a tria military, or even more than that. They've got like tanks and all kinds of crazy shit still. They have escalated by quite a bit, and so we snuck past them. They've taken a bunch of the workers hostage, and that's where we're at right now. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of narrative and storyline in this game, and you want to get it all. I'm going to try and make it to the roof. And if I can't, I'm going to land on one of the pipes instead. No, it's not the bat. How did they know I was coming in here? Is there somebody on the roof right now? Who the hell's shooting at me? Huh. Well, I'm not sure what went wrong right there, but I've seen that kind of stuff happen before with stealth systems, so I'm not going to worry about it. These guys got guns, which is all kinds of worrying. I'm going to drop in over here.
I have waited for this night. Yearned for it.
I don't know what they're... I might be able to take them all out this way. There we go. Next. Yep, get lined up, son. Get worked. Damn, I like that ability. That ability is fantastic. It kind of reminds me of the stuff you could chain together in, I guess, Assassin's Creed. Is that what it was? I can't remember now. There was another game where you could chain together. No, it had to be that Shadows of Mordor game. You could chain together takedowns like that, and I really enjoyed doing it. It made me happy. I think you could also do it. What other game could you do that in? Oh, that's going to bother me. There was another game where you press the W, A, S, and D keys when there was guys in different directions from you, and you could take them out stealth style, like back to back to back to back that way. But I can't remember what game it was. It was difficult to pull off in that game, too.
Yeah, but we can. Orders say to keep them alive. Why? Who knows? Collateral, maybe? Want this gun?
The only way to rescue the worker is to pull down that wall. I need to get the Batmobile into the compound.
Well, damn.
Have some fun. Just need to, you know, not kill him.
So how do I get the Batmobile?
Factory entrance open first, then I'll bring in the car.
Okay, so I don't know. Do we want to restrain these guys over here just in case they wake up or whatever? I know they're sort of cruising with the Ambient Walrus right now, but we could sort of like just make sure zip ties, bat zip ties, you can call them whatever you want. We got to go get the Bat car, which I think is going to be over here. The Batmobile. Sounds fancier that way. I prefer it.
Were you seeing the spike on the internal router? Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing. Just a glitch. Okay, so it's finally started. Phase 1 is a go. Yeah, thank God. I feel sorry for those poor guys stuck underground for weeks.
So, who did you guys piss off to where they all got guns and you got pipes? That's some bullshit right there. If I join a paramilitary organization that's interested in terrorism, I want a damn gun. An AK-47 preferably. Just because it seems like a terrorist gun. I mean, it's a cool gun to begin with, but just the aesthetics of it are intimidating. I like it. Alright, let's multi-takedown. You, then you. Yep, then you. Sorry, pal. And then you're up next, maybe? I don't know who's up next, so I'm just going to punch you in the head until you go to sleep. Ooh, nasty little kick to the brow right there. Definitely not a low-brow attack. That was a high-brow attack. What does this do?
Oracle, they've killed one of the workers.
Damn it. We've got to stop them. Listen, I've managed to hack into the militia comms network. You'll be able to listen in on any channel-wide broadcast from now on.
Thanks, Oracle. I found a way to get the Batmobile into the compound. They'll pay for this. All of them.
It says we get all the channels, so I'm assuming we get HBO now. If I can't watch Netflix on my Bat communicator, I'm not happy.
Gates open. Time to bring in the car.
Main gates open, get ready. You got $1 billion tank headed straight for you. We've deployed a diamond back to the main courtyard, sir. We'll crush him.
Gotta love their optimism. Your 60mm cannon will penetrate these heavily armored units, but it'll take a few direct hits to destroy them.
Yep, there it is right there. Getting the job done. Oh, that's already... Well, go ahead and do that then. I mean, if the missiles are already prepared, we might as well do this the quick way, right? And the explosive way. We gotta Michael Bay this thing up.
Just like you said. He's searching for hostages. Keep non-essential radio chatter to a minimum. He'll be listening. You are listening, aren't you, Batman? Then listen to this. To all embedded units in Gotham, Operation Savior has begun. Each one of you has a role. Each of you knows your role. So move out of this damn city and lock it down. I want our hands wrapped tight around Gotham's throat within the hour.
What if my role is to be a square? Because in my experience, squares are not very good at rolling. Just throw. I'm not trying to be difficult, boss man. I'm just asking simple questions. Don't get mad. Always mad. Always grumped out. What is this? I can shoot out the windows. Is there any reason for me to do that? I don't see how that benefits me. Oh, we can go straight through that railing. I was like, how do we get across to this side? It looks like the railing's the... Hopefully that wasn't, like, required for this refinery to function. It would figure. I would clip the one pipe. Can I run over this guy? See, he would be quite dead right now. Like, Batman would have broken his oath. Just by nature of the fact that I'm an asshole and I love to run over bad guys. They deserve it. Let's break some more pipes. There we go. I love that beanbag launcher. It makes me so happy. I want to use it forever and make it my friend and name it Frank.
Can I get some help here?
Does that open? What about this? How do I get you out of there? Detective mode.
Help me out.
Okay, so this door opens right here.
Thank God you're here.
Oh, hell.
Go, go! Spread out! Keep your guns trained on him. If he even looks like he's planning to leave that room, open fire. Oh, and avoid the bat symbol. It's a little trick. It's where his armor's the strongest. Aim for the weak spots at the shoulders first, then coordinate fire at the points where the plates meet.
Please.
You say something?
Leave him out of this.
Always defending the weak and the helpless. It's what I like about you. Predictable. And that's why we're gonna win. We know your move before you do. We know how you think!
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Of course, you're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
No. I'm just trying to decide which one of you I'm going to take out first.
And just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. But first, we're gonna make you suffer. We have the target. Just say the word and I'll end this now. Gotham will be ours. You don't understand. There are no second chances with this guy. Keep your guns on him. If he tries anything, shoot to kill. You'll regret this.
Oh my god, it's good to be Batman. It is so good to be Batman. And now I'm gonna punch you in the side of the head until you fall down and no longer bother me. So did all of your guns like mysteriously stop working? That guy tried to tackle me, but you know what? Ooh, now is not the time for fishing. That's a broken nose. That is a septum that is fractured. That rescue took a turn for the longer. I was expecting it to be short. And it's not that I like defending the weak, it's just that somebody has to look out for the months, too. Dad joke moment, sorry. It slipped.
Safe now.
Were you eating pancakes?
Batman. Scarecrow. He was...
Stay calm and tell me what you know.
They've been running the plant for hours. They brought in trucks, weapons, soldiers, shipments of hazardous materials. They knew exactly what they were doing.
He's producing his toxin on a massive scale.
It's bad. Real bad. We're talking about a gas cloud that could cover the entire eastern seaboard.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
I got no idea. All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan. And he's got a whole freaking army backing him up. We're screwed, Batman.
I'll stop him. But first I'm getting you out of here. Wait by the Batmobile.
Have you found Scarecrow?
Not yet. It's worse than I thought.
How much worse can it be?
He's building a bomb big enough to cover the entire East Coast in fear toxin. Take your men and get out of here. Head to GCPD and lock it down. Keep everyone inside.
I'll get my men off the streets, but I'm going nowhere. You bring anyone you find to me.
Jim, it's too dangerous.
You'll stop him. I know you will.
Jim Gordon's actually a badass. They don't really give him credit for it in any of the movies or like in any of the video games, but in the comic books that I read, he was an ex-Vietnam War vet, like Special Forces, and he kicks a lot of ass. I mean, compared to your average soldier or like your average cop, he's pretty hardcore. So what were you having for breakfast over here? You had like French toast or something going on? Damn, if my French toast breakfast got ruined by a Scarecrow coming in trying to gas everybody, I'd be real upset. And I don't mean gassing in the prison sense. There you go, jump on the ride, it'll be fine.
Oh, there are some lines that even the Batman fears to cross.
I would kill for a ride in the Batmobile.
Sure, Gordon.
Let's go ahead and manual control real fast. We're going to get them one by one. Why can't we leave them in a garage somewhere?
There are militia tanks all over the city. Gotham is overrun.
If I don't stop Scarecrow's bomb, there'll be no city to save.
Great work. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
We're not done yet, Jim. I'm going back for the others.
Okay, so there's a ramp up there. If we can get up to right here, I assume we're going to have to use the car a couple more times because they wouldn't have us bring it in if we're not going to use it a lot more. This is like the gimmick of the game right now, is that you have a car. And so can I do anything with this right here? Like if I shoot the chains, does that fall? No, it doesn't. Well, here, let's maneuver around for a minute. We'll take a look at everything and see how it all pieces together. Oh, shit. You guys got guns. I don't know how I feel about this. Not good, that's for sure. Smoke pellet. Smoke bomb. Okay, so let's assume for a minute that I don't want to climb up. Yeah, real men have guns. I want to be out of this. How can I make this happen? Jump off the ledge real fast. They seem to actually be in a really, really good position to mess with me. Make this whole process a tad more complicated. We love... Yeah, but what does T equal? See, in this overall algebra, you haven't really explained everything. Oh, look, they got a bunch of tanks. Great. Alright, let's go back and get our car real quick. I assume I can push this over here. There we go. We'll bring that on up so that we can load the car on it. Not that it matters. It seems like it's a pretty good all-terrain vehicle. And then we'll jump up in here. Oh, I can't bring it up. No, I gotta tear down that wall, I bet. Gotta pull a rig and smash in here. Enter the Batmobile real fast. Actually, it doesn't look like it has a grip of Madoobie on it. Okay. Can I shoot some of these assholes while I'm down here? Or at least like scare them a little bit. Yeah, mortars. Enjoy my 60mm cannon. Let me... There we go. Go up right there. I took out one guy before they knew that I was here, but we're going to have to go around some of these tanks, otherwise we're not going to make it. So who's got a gun? Unarmed. So there's only one guy with a gun. I think we can get this done. Let's do it. Alright, down he goes. Get rid of him before he does that tackly thing at me because I don't know how to counter it. I wasn't paying attention when they told me. Let's see if I can knock somebody out. Whew, with the drop stomp. Ooh, ninjas. That's not good. Ooh, and they can dodge batarangs. That's all bad. Ooh, did he get me right there? Ow. Luckily, one of the first things that I would design my suit for is to be, like, immune to swords and guns and things like that, because, frankly, what are they going to attack you with in this world? You're probably going to fight some ninjas at some point. We could just pick up a gun and just, like, buck everybody. Be a lot easier that way. But no, Batman has to be a good guy. That's why Red Hood needs a video game. What do we got going on this side? Now that we got rid of them, we need to figure out a way. Oh, there's probably a crane up there, maybe? I probably missed a button. I bet that's what it is. We probably hit this over here. No, what are you doing, Batman? What are you doing right now? Oh my god. Okay, so go back. We're having technical malfunctions right now, which is way better than physical malfunctions. That usually requires a doctor of some sort. There we go. I pressed space last time, but he jumped over.
Payload primed and ready to drop. Their army won't be getting anywhere near this city.
And then we can exit the crane control from right there. Okay, looks good. Actually, should I probably
get the car into this area before I can use it?
I'm gonna move it maybe back a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if it can make that jump from right there. And now we got like a swingly thing going on. It's gonna make it more complicated. Maybe if I drop it. Oh, you can rotate it too? Well, shit, this just keeps getting more complicated, huh? This is why I never win the fuzzy bear in the machine. Well, if I put it right here, can I make the jump? Like, do I have to put it on the second layer, or does it only go on the first layer? That looks like it might work. Let's give it a go. Vehicle, where are you? I summon you. I would do a dog whistle right now, but... There you are. Please don't betray me and run me over. That would totally suck, and I would not appreciate it at all. Hey, we made it. Cool. Don't go too... Yeah, we don't need this in the ocean right now. That would be unpleasant. Then I gotta break out the bat sub, and we gotta figure out how we're gonna get it unbat submersed. It's gonna be weak.
Rattler forces engaged in the loading bay. 2 Diamondbacks in support. I'm watching.
I like this tank combat. It makes me happy. Dude, how do you miss when you've got that many bullets? Come on, you can do this. I believe in all of you. Sort of. I mean, obviously, I don't really need to believe in you because your existence is fact, so I'm just going to point that out, although that might be a little bit of sophistry on my part. Which part, however, that sophistry comes from, I couldn't really tell you. Down you go. Wait, I have dot...
Tanks can barely touch Alpha Target's vehicle. Offensive capability way beyond expectation. He's been busy.
Always.
Oh, God. He destroyed the tanks! Hey, don't worry. We've got more. Yeah, but not here. Not right this second. What if he comes up here? I'm not scared. Let him come. He thinks he's the big man. He's not. He's on the... I promise you, this is going to hurt.
Mm-hmm. Y'all just got whooped on. How do you feel right now? You had like 6 guys, military grade gear. You had tanks. You had tanks, and you still lost. I leveled up. Maybe I should take care of that. We've got how many Wayne Tech upgrades? Oh, we've only got 1 point. Well, I'm not going to worry about it then. Can't buy nothing for 1 point. It's like Cartman's rule that everything fun costs $20. We have explosive gel. Can I go through here? I can. Yeah, don't forget to... Really? You're getting kind of lazy, Batman. That's a wonky-ass bat right there. That barely looks like a bat. Instead, it looks sort of like a, I don't know, a zucchini or something. Real men don't walk away from explosions.
Shut it down.
You just look straight into the fire. Just be like, ah, shrapnel in my eye. What are you doing, pal? Just reclining up against the ceiling, defying gravity and expectation. That's cool. I'm not going to question you about it. Enjoy your stay. I mean, if I could fly, I totally would. I just want to fly. How do I break the gas? Is it around here? I broke gas one time. That's why they don't let me back to the country club. So he's in there. Probably should use detective mode, right?
The Batmobile will be able to destroy that pipe.
Oh, it's down below. Okay, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Into the Batmobile. And then I think this pipe right here is what we're looking at. Oh, it wants me to winch it out. Alright, I will use... I mean, we ran over pipes before and they all broke, so why I can't just ram it? I get it. You want to play around with your gimmick. I get it. I kind of want to play around with the winch, too. It's fun. Gotta watch out for them winches. They'll get you into trouble. Especially after a few drinks. Let's jump down into here. It looks like we got some kind of, like, amateur Heisenberg thing going on. Are you dead?
That's 2 dead workers now. I should have stopped this.
How come your mouth's not moving when you talk? You got like a ventriloquist action going on. It's making me nervous.
Batman, look. I've been talking with Robin. I really think you should consider letting him help you. You're up against an entire army.
She's right. We're a team. This city needs both of us.
I can handle it, Robin. I've told you what you have to do. Now do it.
This can wait.
No, it can't. You know what's at stake. I need you to stay focused, or things will get worse. Much worse.
Batman's had a lot of Robins at this point.
Don't be so hard on Tim. He only wants to help.
Don't let your feelings for him cloud your judgment.
You think I want him out there in harm's way? I'd rather he stay out of it. But he could help you.
If Robin can't save those people, the fallout will be every bit as dangerous as Scarecrow's bomb.
I need explosive gel. If you want to whip that out real quick, I wouldn't mind. There it is. Batman goes through a lot of Robins, though. That's what I was going to say. Dick Grayson was the first one. The second one was Tim Drake. And then after that, it all gets kind of sketchy for me. I think Tim Drake was really, really good at detectiving. Or was that the one that came after Tim? Either way, Grayson becomes Nightwing, and he moves out to Bloodhaven. And then Tim Drake is around for a while, but then he does something. And then there's another one named Jason after that who ends up becoming the Red Hood. Then there's like a female Robin who's Stephanie something rather. There's a bunch of Robins. And then there's one that's going right now where there's like a 12-year-old Robin who's like a trained assassin from birth or something like that, but like Batman reforms him or something. I don't know. I don't follow a lot of the weird alternate storylines. Frankly, I don't follow any of the real Batman comics. I just have a bunch of the graphic novels, like 8 or 9 of them. Alright, so we blew that up right there. What does this do? Did you just hotwire a window? Was that completely necessary? Ah, it was, because the winch is right there. Okay, so we got to go back outside. Can I use the remote control from right here? Ah, I can. That's what I was curious about. Okay, so if we're using the remote control, we'll rip that out real fast. It's like the RC car I always wanted. And then once that's done, we can change the camera with F. Oh, it zooms in and out. Okay, that's pretty cool. Don't really need that right now, so disengage. I don't want to play around with this anymore. How do I go somewhere else? Oh, you press the E key. There we go. We'll disengage that. We ripped out that pipe, so now there's no longer any biohazard gas around. Let's go ahead and sneak through the bottom of this. Can I still do the slidey thing?
That's 3 dead now. These animals are going to pay.
We'll stop them. We always do, right?
Stopping them probably would have been a little bit more beneficial a couple hours ago when all these people were still alive. It's kind of like one of these too little, too late moments. Okay, so that's open now. Can I blow open that wall?
Powder's Island is under our control. Watchtowers and checkpoints are fully operational. I want attack units on Miagani now. Give me a drone patrolling every damn back alley.
And how does this help me? Oh, we've got another thing. Okay, so 50 kilograms. Let's go over here. And then I got to get my remote back out. And once we do this, Is that like the counterbalance for the elevator? Oh, it is. Okay, that's pretty crazy style.
This is as high as the elevator will go.
Alright, so we got that. We probably go through the hatch on the top like in everything. Well, maybe not. I was wronga. No, don't climb that. I wanted you to go through it. There we go. So now down into the elevator. I assume that this is probably not going to work, and so we'll go back to the Batmobile. And we'll just go like slowly forward, although that seems like it'd be a really rough ride. Not like of Mr. Toad levels, but still kind of gnarly. Let that go back into place. We'll swap back over to Batman, who now... I assume... Did I miss the floor I was going for? What's going on here? So if I release that, does it take me down a little bit lower or something? Ah, it does.
Hey, you! On your feet! This way! Move! No, please! I said move! Get up! Take your hands off me! Or what? You need me to teach you some manners? Please. You brought this on yourself. Now, take it like a man! So here's what I don't get. Night guy shows up out of nowhere and assembles an army this size. Whether it was white, I never heard of it. He's not his money. Around chipping in on this one. It's all part of the airport plan. Yeah, the night took him for every penny they had.
Okay, so it looks like we're safe up and in here.
But he was convincing enough to get a $3 billion army. $3 billion to take Gotham?
Did he just jump off the face of another ninja? That was amazing. That was like life-changingly. Are you jumper cabling somebody? What? You can't defibrillate on my watch. That's not how it works. Plus, my watch doesn't have that capability. It's just a timepiece. Like, how do you defibrillate on a watch? Oh, you thought that was gonna work. But it didn't, amigo. It didn't. Ow, that one did, though. Because I decided to let it through because I'm gracious like that. I don't want you to quit and give up because I'm too awesome. Oh man, now I'm gonna elbow you in the face. So there's that. Whew, that was a knockout right there. Couple steps from a fatality. Alright, I'm gonna break it off right here, I think. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Arkham Knight. See y'all later, everybody.